Hello and welcome. My name is Lonnie Brencolt. Today we'll be looking at Lab 2. We have 4 tasks to look at. Let's start off with Task 1. We were asked to create an organizational unit, users, and groups. I created a staff group, created database admins group. This is staff organizational unit, database admins group. I created managers group, software developers, system architects, system integrators. Let's check out who's inside here. The members of this group: 2 system integrators, system architect, 1, developers, we have 4, managers, we have 1, database admins, we have 1. We were then asked to create groups for the projects. We were asked for Android group and an iOS group. Let's check out the members. So if we look, we can see database admin, he's part of both projects as requested. Same with the architect. Although dev user 1, 2 are over here in the iOS group, 3 and 4, Android app. System integrator 1, he's over in iOS, and system integrator 2 over there in Android. We were then asked to create a folder structure. We did this on our file server. So inside of our file server, I utilized the G drive from the last lab, created a root main projects folder. Inside here I created Android app, iOS app folder. Inside both of these we have the brainstorming folders that were requested, and we're asked to apply access based enumeration to all of them. So I'll show that access based enumeration again, and finally Android app. All this does is allow any user that goes in there will only see what they have rights to and what they're supposed to see. For task 4, we were asked to set the permissions for the folders. So starting from the main projects folder, how I went about this was I gave access to the domain users, read and execute, so they can't write in this folder. So any user that was created or has been created has this access, and so they can traverse through here. So then drilling down from there, the Android app folder in security. Okay, so what I did here, since this is the Android app folder, I'm only allowing Android app group, the managers group, because they are part of both projects. Domain mins, all this is normal. So let's if we check the effective access for this Android group, see that they have traverse folder, list folder, read, write, everything except deleting, because it was requested that they're not able to delete unless they are the content creator. And how I went about that, so in this folder they won't be able to delete unless the creator owner, unless they're them, they have the full control. As you can see, domain users is not in here. It stops at that root level. Let's also check the access of, let's say iOS wanted to come in here, and they have no access. Let's check the managers. Notice that they were only given access to read. That's the limit. They're not allowed to modify any of the files, and this goes for the next folder too, the brainstorming folder. So we take a look at the brainstorming folder, and this was requested that anyone can access within that group, and you full rights. You were allowed to delete, modify. And how I went about that was we have the Android app group that inherited from the previous folder. So this is still the read, write, and execute. That's fine. But we want beyond that. We want more access than just that. So what I did was up here, I gave them full control access. I added that on to it. And now they are able to do whatever they need to do in there. And obviously the creator owners as well, as they're allowed to do whatever. So that being said, we have let's check this one as well. Brainstorming. Oops. Security. This is the other folder. So iOS apps, again, they have full control over this brainstorming folder, which then they have also the inherited from the previous folder, and we can see that as well here. The read and write access. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching.